throw out to Lockett. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield. Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Here's Carson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Dwayne Eskridge, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Kamara running on first down, but finding nowhere to go as he's bottled up behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 51 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25.
Harder than before, big things. When you think like a elite thing, I does what you ain't. I'm everything that you ain't.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football.
And this is caught. Right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Dwayne Eskridge, 64 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Myers connects on the PAT. And it will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a give. This is Murray. Murray has the first down and more. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20. 41 yards rushing for him now at his first 2 carries of the ball game. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A handoff. It's Murray. Again, he finds an opening. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have taken the lead. A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync. The line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted. And that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you've got that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He hits his target, Lockett. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. On 1st down, it's Carson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. Play action. It's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They run it with Carson. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now it's Wilson. And this will go to Carson out wide. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Touchdown, Seahawks!
Man, look here.
Dwayne Eskridge. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 3rd and long for Winston. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They'll try the left side. Carson, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And all the way down to the 26. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll run on first down. It's Carson. Escapes the defender. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 69 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Sliding out of the pocket. Touchdown!
He was right there.
Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. A run for Kamara on first down, but the running room closes up quickly as he's only able to get a yard there. They go play action. Winston. Buying time to his left. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. Final play of the half here, Winston. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They go with Murray again. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss on that play. And now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Jameis to throw it. He'll find its tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards. A give. This is Kamara. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Kamara. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, this red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's third down.
Damn.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 16. After the interception, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Metcalf once again the target, and that'll bring up second down. Here's Wilson. It's caught. Lockett.
Really?
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. He lets it fly for Lockett.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Throwing again here, Wilson. He's going to take another shot here. And got his man complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long.
Come on,
He
Winston.
tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Trey Flowers picks it. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Taken from about the 12. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there.
Damn.
And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 29. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind. And
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
Dwayne Eskridge.
28 yards. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now Myers for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Kamara. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
The Saints on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Running with Kamara. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
Play action. Now Wilson. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. It's a gain of 34.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he'll be out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement.